Dan Hilton back here on AUPanthers.tv, getting a pleasure of being joined by head coach David Duke. It was a 101-79 final scoreline. But, Coach, looking at that first half when that lead was built by FPU, what did you see from FPU that they did differently?
We didn't defend as well as we should have. We like to stay attached to shooters, and we didn't. And they shot, I believe they were 7 for 9 from 3 in the first half. They were shooting almost 78% from 3, 63% overall. And that was the game right there. We just started off not defending like we needed to.
And in terms of playing against a team that likes to move the basketball, that likes to get up and down the floor like that, and likes to empty their bench, what do you, again, late at the end, we saw you speaking individually with Connor McGinnis. What do you explain to your floor captain, a guy who plays major minutes, and while his tired legs made those three-pointers difficult in that second half, but again, what is that conversation like with McGinnis?
It was more so that we can't get ourselves into an 18-point hole to start the game. It's very difficult to dig yourself out of that 18-point hole and then have enough in the reserve to go on another run and get it. We got it down to 12. And then, in the beginning of the second half, and then they made some plays, and it went right back from 12 to 20 in the snap of your fingers.
And, of course, Coach, finally, you're still in good place, being 11-4 on this season. You've done much more winning than losing, 4-3 in the NE10. Now you come up with St. Michael's on Saturday, Wednesday against Bentley. Is this the kind of game that you just kind of tell your team, forget about, let's not look at the tape. There are some lessons to be learned, of course, but looking ahead, we're still a good team. We know what we do.
Exactly. We're not going to let the amount of their lead in that game just dictate how we're going to go from there. But there were things that we could definitely learn from. We're going to have to learn from them. And we whether it's a win or a loss, we use them as teaching points, and we put it behind us. And then the next day, like I said, even if it's a win, on to the next opponent. So usually we tell the guys when we win, we enjoy it till midnight, and then the next day we're on to the next one. We're going to talk in the locker room. We're going to put that one behind us, and then we're going to learn and get ready for a good St. Michael's team.
Well, thank you, Coach. Well, again, with head coach David Duke, putting this one behind them are the Adelphi Panthers, 101-79, falling to FPU in NE10 action. As we mentioned, they fall to 11-4 and 4-3 in the conference, but they do have St. Michael's upcoming on Saturday in continued conference play, and then back here on AUPanthers.tv against Bentley on Wednesday evening. We'll be right back here. Dan Hilton alongside Brian McAvoy, and of course for myself and my color partner, as well as head coach David Duke. Have a great night.